up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. Today's beer comes from Chicago, Illinois, and we're going to be reviewing the Crushinator. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Today's beer comes from Chicago, Illinois. This is from the Maplewood Brewing Company, and this is Crushinator. Crushinator weighs in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. It has 32 IBUs, and it has been given 4,000 ratings on Untappd. It has been reviewed 4,000 times. Okay, so getting into the label here. The Crushinator label comes in a 16-ounce can. It's got the orange, kind of fades into a green labeling there on the front. It's got the Robot Crushinator logo there on there. And then on the back you have white background with green font. It says Maplewood. It's hoppy, tropical notes, and is very sessionable. The hops are Simcoe, Mountain Hood, Apollo, Centennial. And then the grains, if we can get this label off here, the grains are Vienna, Light Cara, and Flake Maize. So those are different hops and grains that they're using. And then my favorite part of the can is here on the back where it says Be Fluid. I think that's super awesome. I'm looking forward to this beer, so let's get it out of the can and into the glass. Alright guys, I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, so you guys can tell. Again, I got this glass a few weeks ago, so I've been using it a lot in my videos. I've been trying a little bit different glassware, kind of mix things up and get away from the snifter. But here we go, into the glass here. Nice blonde color. Big bubbles. It almost looks like a, no it doesn't, never mind, I take that back. I was going to say when the initial pour, it kind of looked like a lager to me, but it's a little bit lighter than that. So pretty hazy in there. A nice amount of bubbles kind of flowing up from the sides of the glass. The head on this thing is really like soapy, you know. Lots of citrus notes on there. The hop presence is there. It's very subtle. It's not as you know, it doesn't show up as much as, you know, as some other IPAs do. Smells pretty good. It smells like peaches, almost like, let's see, maybe a little bit of grapefruit, but peaches and grapefruit, oranges, maybe a little like blood oranges, something like that. That smells pretty good. I like this beer. All right, so let's get a taste test on this bad boy. I'm hoping, like I said, it's as good as the Son of Juice. That thing was awesome. So, all right, thank you guys for again. Thank you for watching. Cheers to you guys who are. And cheers to everybody at Maplewood for making this beer. And here we go. Okay, so my initial thought, it smells better than the taste. And I think it's probably because this beer is still pretty cold. It's not very, the bitterness, you know, it says it's only got 32 IBUs. Definitely agree with that. A little bit of sweetness in there. I kind of like that a little bit. It's more on the forefront when you first take a sip. Get a little sweetness, get a little fruit, a little oranges, a little grapefruit. It's almost like the maltiness that's in there. Almost like biscuits or like crackers. You know, kind of a little like a dry side, I guess you could say. It's got a little bit of dryness to it. I'm gonna let this beer warm up a little bit. So I'm actually we're going to go off camera for a second, and I'm going to let this beer warm up for maybe about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll come back to it and see where we're at. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 10 or 15 minutes now. I wanted to let this beer warm up so some of those flavors can kind of come through the beer, especially those peaches and grapefruit and those other, you know, tropical fruit flavors that are in this beer. Pretty good. I really like it. It's gotten a little bit better now that it's warmed up and it's not so cold. This is really good. This beer is pretty much, you can drink this in any kind of situation, you know, at the beach, you know, on the back deck, maybe you're at the the restaurant with the guys, and you guys are watching the football game or something, or maybe a hockey game or whatever. This is a good beer to add to your company. I think it's really good as far as drinkability goes. It's really light, it's crisp, it's clean, really easy drinking, and I like that. Alright, if I were to give this beer a rating, I would probably give this, with it being really good, it's got good taste, it's really, like I said, it's easy drinking. I would give this beer 3.75 out of 5, and I would suggest it to people. I'd say go out and get some Maplewood, man. They have beers that are really good. I'd be curious to try something from them that's a little bit stronger in alcohol content, because both of them that I've had, kind of on the lower end, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Crushinator, again, comes in at 4.5%, and then a few videos ago we had Maplewood's Son of Juice that came in at 6.3, so a little bit higher. I don't remember that beer really kind of doing any damage, so I feel like that one's okay. I'm curious to find something from them that's a little bit stronger in alcohol content, just to see if that taste, and if they can hide that alcohol content in their beer and still taste as good as these other two. So, some breweries don't do that very well. They don't hide the alcohol. It's all straight up alcohol and little to no taste. Some people do it, some breweries do it the opposite, where they have great taste and they can hide the alcohol. So, that's a quality that I really like. So, overall, 3.75 out of 5. Go get you some Crushinator. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already, if you're enjoying these reviews. And I think that's it. We'll see you guys on the next episode.